皆さんこんにちは、HigeSanです。今回は質問ビデオをします。But without further ado、行きましょう。最近古い邦楽が外国人に注目を集めている理由は So why do you think that foreigners are curious about old Japanese music lately? So there are a lot of reasons for this, so it's kind of hard to pinpoint a specific reason. One of the reasons I think this is the case is because there are not a lot of ways that people can consume modern Japanese music. The reason why people listen to more older music is because the way that people pretty much consume Japanese music is through media like music, TV shows, anime, and that kind of stuff. So a lot of foreigners watch Japanese anime, and I think a lot of the popular anime is more kind of older. So when people listen to those older animes, they usually use older music, and then if people really like that music, then they check out the artist, and then that's why that artist begins to grow a much larger kind of foreign audience. But that also goes for today's music as well. I think the music that is used in Japanese animation today is more kind of like not really the music that Japanese people listen to, but foreigners like it, so that's why they check out that kind of music. And since Japanese people don't really check out that kind of music, it's kind of hard for foreigners to really listen to music that Japanese people usually listen to. So I think it's just because there are different music just targeting to foreigners. But something I want to point out is that, as you guys know, the One Piece film just recently came out, and Ado performed a variety of songs in that film, and One Piece is very popular in the West as well. So because of that, a lot of people have started to get into Ado as well, and I think that's going to really help her get a more of a Western audience. And I know a lot of Japanese people also listen to Ado, so with that she's going to be able to grow a much larger foreign audience as well. It's just very difficult to kind of recommend this kind of music to people because it's just like if you tell somebody, hey, please listen to this band, maybe they'll listen to it, maybe they won't. So if you give the listener a way to listen to the song with something they already like Japanese anime, then I'm sure they're going to be able to discover that band and kind of follow them from there on out. So that's why I think more older music is more popular with foreigners, just because of the kind of anime influence it has. But once more modern bands are being used in that kind of way, or in different kinds of media, maybe of influencers or in movies or in animation, if they use those bands in their material or recommendations, then maybe those bands will be able to build a more bigger foreign audience. でも皆さんのコメントで教えてください。みんなの意見聞きたいです。So it just doesn't have to do with people liking more older music or more modern music. It's just the way that foreigners have been consuming this kind of music is different from how Japanese people consume, modern Japanese music. でも皆さん見てくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録してください。次のビデオで会いましょう。またね。